back to my channel. As you can see, I'm on a different motorbike, and as per the thumbnail, today we're riding the R18 Roctane. My god, this is a different experience. Wow! Just the gear changing itself, the heel and toe changing, very interesting. So you basically change up with your heel and you change down with your toe. So wow, very unique. And boy, to have these big cylinders between your legs, you've got to reach every time to change the gears, which is quite interesting. You've got to reach off the peg much more than you would with a obviously with a GS, right? So that's interesting. But it sits nice and low because all of this weight, right? Because this, what is this? This is like 350 kilos you've got between your legs. I obviously don't have the appropriate helmet for this. You should have probably an open-faced helmet, sunglasses. It is smooth though. It is smooth, guys. Wow. That gearbox is amazing. Nozaki-san has been so kind to allow me to test ride this beautiful machine, and I'm extremely grateful for him allowing to do this for me again. You just got to get used to the pedals. You got to make sure that you sit back on the saddle far enough. That's much more manageable. That's much more easier when you're changing gear, and it's a far more comfortable seat. The gearbox is beautiful. It is amazing. I myself have lived in Europe for around about 23 years and very close to the German border on the Dutch side. Whenever we would go across into Germany, we would typically go and buy products because there is a German word that is often used in that region, which is Deutsches Grundlichkeit, which basically means German thoroughness, according to Webster. When you look at this machine, the way it's been designed, the way it's been finished, this is Deutsches Grundlichkeit. The shutter, watch this shutter as you start the motorbike. This is the entire reason and the beauty and the characteristics that I've spoken about that I love about this machine. The handlebars, it is amazing. That kick, that throb that it makes, those massive cylinders going from left to right, that is what makes this motorbike. Different to the other R18 models, does this version, the Roctane, also come with dual disc brakes at the front. As you can see, integrated into this motorbike, when you press the mode button, you can flip between roll, rock and rain. Getting it off the side stand is little to no effort. Putting it back on the side stand, that's when I feel the hesitation kicks in a little bit, because this is 350 kilos. You feel, oh, but rest assured, that side stand can carry this. This motorbike comes with no center stand, because you probably wouldn't be able to get it on the center stand. It doesn't need chain maintenance because it has that magnificent drive shaft. Something probably worth noting, this motorbike has no gear shift assist pro, so you're clutching all the way through the gears. But it changes so smoothly, why wouldn't you? It's an absolute dream to change gears on this thing. Of course, as you would expect, the suspension is stiff. It's a cruiser. Turning at low speeds, I have no issues whatsoever. No problem whatsoever. Before I came here this morning, I was slightly concerned, as you know, with such a big weight on this motorbike, how it would be making small turns. No issues whatsoever, because the weight is so low and you also sit quite low at the same time as well. There's no reason for concern. People at my height, I'm 1.76 meters, should not struggle with this motorbike at all. Larger people, you're going to be somewhat cramped. Let's not forget to mention the weight of this motorbike, as I mentioned, is 350 kilos around. This is the reason why this motorbike has reverse. You can engage the reverse by pulling down the lever, pressing the start, and it'll move backwards. I'm not going to do that. I cannot get enough of it, how smooth it is when you pull up on the motorbike. My 1250, the 1300 on road, it's somewhat more clunkier. This is so smooth as you pull up, and the gear changes are just like butter. What I've found so far, the maneuverability of the machine, given its weight, around about the 350 kilos, I've had no issues, no concerns whatsoever. I've been down to first gear, moving around at very low speeds, turning and so forth. It's been no problem, no issue. Never have I felt any anxiety whatsoever. It handles extremely well for the weight that it actually carries. It has these massive cylinders pumping left and right. As you're riding down the road, you feel all of that vibration, and that's the characteristics of this motorbike that I feel makes it so genuine and so interesting. This machine, if I owned it, I would not want to ride this in the city. This machine, in my opinion, is purely for cruising around in the countryside. That is something that BMW actually has mentioned on the introduction of this motorbike on their website. It's for riding on the countryside. People at my height would probably have a concern as how they can handle it. You can easily walk it through the corners. You can easily touch with both feet the ground to be able to stabilize it whenever you come up to a traffic light. The seating position for me is ideal. No issues or concerns whatsoever. Both feet sturdy on the ground. I can carry this weight. Recently a friend chatted me and had asked, whether or not I'd be interested to join him at the Sturgis event in August of this year. As you know, it's typically 9 days. Vast array of cruisers typically show up there, and we all know which ones show up, the US branded, probably the Harley Davidsons the most. This would be the motorbike that I would want to rock up to at Sturgis, absolutely, without a doubt. I really do appreciate the design and the work that's gone into it. The 21-inch wheel at the front, the slightly stooped stance, the way it sits back a little bit, the teardrop tank, the dragster seat, where you can sit nicely cushioned with your backside, and these massive cylinder heads pumping left and right, which gives you all that vibration. The challenges that this motorbike has, and there always are challenges, I can't see any USB ports on this machine. And also, people have mentioned as well the remaining mileage on the tank. I do enjoy these footboards, massive, just like everything else with this motorbike. Oh, I love to start this machine. I just love starting it. That for me is what this motorbike is about, guys. The pure vibration, that's the beauty of it. Right, let's head back to Haneda. Nozaki-san's been so graceful to let me to ride this machine. Thank you, Nozaki-san. I now need to maneuver through some tight corners to get around the back from where BMW Haneda is. I have no issues, probably no concerns whatsoever with that. Because it handles so well. It's so easy to move under low speed. $350 kilos and so easy to maneuver. Wow. As you can see, I've gotten used to the changing of the gears, heel and toe. That only took me a few minutes to get used to. That's no problems whatsoever. More tanashikatta. So we're just demonstrating here, guys, is how you would typically park such a heavy motorbike. And obviously the guys at Haneda are extremely experienced doing this every single day. But this is quite a steep incline, and it's no issues, no concerns whatsoever. It rolls so nicely. On the side stand, boom. Wow, what a machine.